Hello and welcome to the Voice Bharat YouTube channel, and today I am here again with the match review of SC East Bengal and Mumbai City FC. And yes, that was an impressive display by SC East Bengal, and many days back we got to see the red and gold colors back after I guess 1.5 season in under Randy Singh. Last we saw the red and gold fighting under the previous head coach Mario Rivera in the I League, and then we saw the red and golds fighting for their own colors and own legacy in the under the new interim head coach Mr. Randy Singh. So last year's last day's squad was East Bengal was playing the 4-1-4-1 formation. Under the bars were Arindam Bhattacharya. In the left back it was Hira Mondol. The two centre back pairings were Johanna Lorenko and Adil Khan, and the right back played Amarjit Singh Kiam. The defensive screening was done by Saurav Das. The four midfielders were Lalwin Namte, Vikas Jairu, Semboy Haukip, and most of it was Angusana Luang. And in the upfront it was Daniel Chimachuku, who played his last game, as said or as informed by everyone. Yes, it was a lovely display by SC East Bengal, and we all were impressed by the game. That is how SC East Bengal played, and really how SC East Bengal defended against Mumbai City FC. The shape they maintained while defending was awesome. Mr. Randy Singh had one target in last test match, that is he did not allow, but that is he will not allow any open moment for the Mumbai City FC defense or the Mumbai City FC attack to move, or to what to say, to give the defense the small defensive trouble. Yes, the we played with after in the 19 minutes our centre back Jana Lorenko suffered from a hamstring injury, and literally what happened there was that he was taken off and he was replaced by Ankit Mukherjee, the right back, who was played as a makeshift centre back for the remaining of the match. Adil Khan, I must say, in last two games, Adil Khan did show how Adil Khan can be effective in SC East Bengal's matches. In the absence of Tomislav Marcela and Franjo Parse, Adil Khan gave leadership to the defense, into the deep defense of SC East Bengal. And Hira Mondal, what a display by him! It was rather Rainier Fernandez and later Igor Katata who was unable to or rather was unable to what to say, both were unable to go through the left wing of SC East Bengal. That is Hira Mondal, how he played and showed his character. That was a lovely display by him. Moreover, we got to see back Mr. Jackie Chan Singh and Darren Sidoyle in the later half, as both of them have come recovered from injuries. These are the good signs for SC East Bengal, and the bad signs are that Franjo Parson, Tomislav Marcela, along with Amit Darvisevich, are all injured. That's why we can see Amit Darvisevich in the bench, but not in the field. Another good news for SC East Bengal, and we'll give the good news later. There are many good news for SC East Bengal, and let's continue with the match review. And there was a solid defensive display by SC East Bengal in last day's matches, and that was a lovely thing to see in today's match, or rather in yesterday's match. So I think if Mario Rivera along with Randy Singh works together, they coincide, or they do connect with each other and do play well. I think this SC East Bengal can be one of the challenges for all the teams in the ISL. The team will not finish in the bottom half, rather will finish in the top half, I guess. And rather, if they keep on playing this type of game, and rather, what to say, we know that Daniel Chima was not at all the good centre forward, and he has left East Bengal with a mutual termination due to his rather family problems. What to say, we don't know. Is it real, or is it for the failure he has left as East Bengal? Rather, what to say, he left the club for family problems, and the new Spanish striker, under the recommendation of Mr. Mario Rivera, is ready, and a contract has been sent to him, and that person will reach Goa by either Monday or Sunday. And the Spanish striker is an ex-ISL experienced player, and the most strongest rumor is that Pablo Morgao, who played for Jamshedpur FC in the 18-19 season, is returning to ISL in SC East Bengal colours. He is returning on loan from CD Agros, who is playing in the Segunda Division B, that is third division club of the La Liga. or Spaniard, Spanish third division club. And these are the updates for SC East Bengal, right? And everything SC East Bengal could take from last year's match is positive and nothing negative. Yes, Howkeep and Balwant also played well, but in the last 92nd minute, if Daniel Chima could give a better ball to, if Daniel Chima did make a correct through ball to Howkeep, that would have been a sure shot goal by Balwant Singh. And what to say, we would have taken away the first three matches from, the first 3 points from Mumbai City FC. But Mumbai City FC did disappoint every one of us. They had the best midfielder, they had the best defender and the best attacker in the team, but literally no one was able to go through the SC East Bengal defense. It was rock solid defense by the SC East Bengal players. In times I can see that except Daniel Chima, all the 10 players along with and Arindam Bhattacharya, all the 9 players and Arindam Bhattacharya were continuously defending. Last day Arindam Bhattacharya showed what character he can be. He just came out and cleared a ball. He was no way in clearing the ball, but he came out of his confidence and cleared the ball from Braden Edmar's legs. And one shot from Casino Gabriel. What Arindam Bhattacharya, how he saved, we all know about that. Next, let us come to the Mumbai City FC squad. The young goalkeeper Purva Lashempa did get his maiden start for the Hero ISL after a bad display by Mohammad Nawaz in the Odisha match. The back four were Vignesh Dakshinamurthy, Murtada Fall, Rahul Bheke and Amay Ranawade. The two holding midfielders, defensive screens, were Ahmed Johu and Apuya Ralte. The three central midfielders, so that attacking players were Vipin Singh, Renia Fernandez and Casino Gabriel, and up front it was Igor Angulo, and everyone, Casio, Igor, Bipin, Rainier, everyone did a flop show yesterday. And under Des Buckingham, the Mumbai City FC were played really well, but this is the first time, rather it is the second time Mumbai City FC are in the winless drought of 4 games. The highest is that Mumbai City FC was winless in last 6 games under the head coach for Jorge Costa, and this is under the 2016-17 or 17-18 like that. So this is the match review, and what to say, let's come to the transfer news now. So there are a lot of transfers going on regarding SC East Bengal, and as we all know that Daniel Chima has left, and new Spanish striker from CD Abogas, that is the latest rumor to join SC East Bengal is Pablo Morgado from CD Acero. CD Acero is a club in Spanish third division club, and he is coming in a loan transfer from CD Acero till the end of this season, that is from 3 months, and no Bright is coming. That was the fake, and it is heard that Mario Rivera wants either Colado or Juan Mera badly as the replacement of Amit Dervisevich, as Amit Dervisevich is also to leave SC East Bengal, as he has many good offers from the last for many foreign clubs. So that is what we must say, and SC East Bengal is trying badly to take Juan Mera from Neroka FC, as he is already in India, and he is an ISL standard player, and what to do is the SC East Bengal is trying badly to take Juan Mera Gonzalez. Another homecoming is coming, is up front, that is, I think this is the news we are breaking, that is it's Jobby Justin is coming into SC East Bengal on a loan deal for 3 months as the new striker, and Sompu Singsit and Shubho Ghosh has been called up again, and they are in the quarantine. I think the quarantine will end most probably in Monday, and they will join the training session from Tuesday, along with Mr. Mario Rivera, who is expected to join the training session from next Thursday, that is I think it's somewhat, the date is 14th or 15th of January, and after 11th SC East Bengal has the match on 17th I think, and from that match Mr. Mario Rivera will be the head coach and will be in the dugout of SC East Bengal. That is, we can finalize that. So these are the things for SC East Bengal update, and another news we are breaking is that Edmund Lalindika is set to join SC East Bengal in the winter transfer window from Bangalore FC. These are the 3 players who can join SC East Bengal, and the news is confirmed actually. So if you like the video, so please do like, share and subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon, so that every time we post a video you get the notification before everyone. Thank you and have a great night ahead.